Hello my friends and welcome back. I'm Chisgule Gaming, and in today's video, sponsored by the makers of Call of Dragons, we're going to do the Black Friday Bonanza. Now, if you are subscribed to my channel and you saw my prior videos, you actually kind of already knew how this was going to work, because I said this would be probably like the event in Rise of Kingdoms, the Smithy special. I linked you to the vids, and here it is, and it's gosh darn it just like it. So I'll give you the rundown, don't worry. And big picture, you have a choice in this event. Your choice is between hero tokens or universal blueprints. Now, you know my stance here is that blueprints are one of the most important things you can do for your account. I'm going to X out of this because I already have what I want on here. And big picture, the way that this works is you're going to need to get these tokens. They're called Bonanza Bucks. You can buy with gems. You can spend money. Looks like those are the ways you can get them. You also get one free probably every day. This event lasts for 7 days, so we got some time. Now, if we hit the info section on this event, you select your desired item to add to the Bonanza. My recommendation is the decoration currency. Spend Bonanza Bucks or any other resource items to buy stuff. You can claim one free Bonanza Buck a day. Each time you purchase an item, one random item on the same page will get discounted. Each item can only receive a discount once. Once all items on the page are purchased, the store is refreshed. You can also spend gems, or eventually it'll become Bonanza Bucks to refresh the store at any time. So basically, a part of what you're doing is managing whether or not you're going to take the page based on how much extra discount you get on the things that are using the Bonanza Bucks. And you want to get a good deal, but also if you use the gem refresh too much, then you have to start refreshing with Bonanza Bucks, and it's like, you may as well have cleared the floor. You see what I'm saying? So that's the sort of push and pull in this event, is do you refresh the floor or not? You can change your desired item at any time. It'll appear in the next page of refreshes, though. And spend your Bonanza Bucks to increase your Bonanza meter. Once it reaches 100, you trigger the Bonanza Tombola, granting you a free prize. I don't know what that is. What is the free prize? Your unused Bonanza Bucks and Bonanza meter progress are carried over. That's a W. So we're going to do this thing. I'll show you how it works. But before we do, let's talk about value here, right? Because immediately we can do some evaluation. So let's do our evaluation. 6 Bonanza Bucks gets you 10 universal blueprints, which is one blueprint of one of the top tier decorations for your city. Okay? One of these guys over here. Now, although in the short term, you could get more stats by spreading out your investment across the 5 major decorations that we already have, my expectation is that we'll get many new decorations in the future, and you're going to have to pick among 5, and I don't know if we'll ever get a way to reset them. So the point that I'm trying to make is that I'd rather have one decoration all in, and then do the next decoration all in, and the next decoration all in. Because if they drop a new decoration every month, which would be my expectation, then going in and having each of these a little bit of the way done is a bad plan, because then you're going to have it deactivated and you get no stats from it. So if you're doing this event for the decoration blueprints, you need to be getting value, okay? Remember, it's 10 universal blueprints for one choice blueprint for one of these major decorations. Now, we know what that runs us from the shop over here. We know that if we want to buy these, there's a bundle here. $5 gets you 10 universal blueprints. So that means that if we compare to the $5 over here, we know that if it's not 5 Bonanza Bucks or really better for 10 blueprints, that it's not a good deal. Because I could get this deal whenever I want in the daily bundle. So we need to be better than 5 Bonanza Bucks for 10 blueprints to really be on target. Now our starting point over here is 6 Bonanza Bucks for 10. And we see this carries over at the 60% discount. We see when it's 20, it's 12. When it's 30, it's 18. So it just keeps going up by 6. So the question is, how discounted will it get? Well, let's find out. We're going to start by doing the free one. The free one discounted this resource one. We're going to do that resource one. Now, this got only discounted to 5. See, this is like equal value to what we could get from a bundle literally anytime we want. Now, I'm not going to buy this yet. Instead, I'm going to switch over to one of these resource items, and I'm going to buy it hoping it lands on something that's not a resource item. Okay, it landed on the speed ups for gems. Well, let's try this other resource item. So, ooh, see, now we're talking. See, now we're talking. 20 for 6 is a good deal. Okay, now we're cooking. Now we're saying that for like $6 approximately, we're getting 20 rather than for $5 getting 10. So that's really the trick to this event. Now, at this point, I probably end up clearing the floor anyways, so I pay the 180 gems here and just buy this. And see, this is another 5 for 10, which is really not amazing. So here's what we do. Here's what we do. It's time to start buying up the bundle. Let's see what I have the dragon tickets for. I'm going to spend all my gems on this. I think this is a fine use of gems. Is it really going to make me do this one at a time? Okay. We do these one at a time. I'm going to buy all these. They stick around between events, they said. So I'm going to have these around. Okay. That's enough for now to just snatch this up and see what happens. All right. So we buy this. And then, of course, it discounted this. All right. I'm going to buy this for 300 gems. What's our discount? It's okay. It's just 70%. So 30 of these for 13. I mean, it's only slightly better than what I could buy whenever I want. Yeah, there's a lot of them here, but it's like barely better. Because I think this is buyable, because it's still better, but because there are several things here I'm not excited about, I would do the refresh on this floor, I think. I might regret this later, quite frankly. But I would try a refresh on this floor rather than clearing the floor to get a new floor. So I'm going to hit the free refresh. All right, here we go. We start with resources. We'll do resources again. We'll try the low resource count again. Oh, baby. See, now we're talking. 20 of these for 7? Yeah, you have my attention. Let's go in here. Oh, wait, this is $1 for 5 in the first pack. Then it's $5 for 5, $10 for 10. Oh, I didn't notice that. The $1 for 5 is a very good deal. And I'm going to use my dragon coins to get this. For those of you that don't know, there's an official shop. You can buy dragon tickets that you can exchange for bundles, and then you get about 10% of the extra value, typically in the form of these dragon coins. It's the best way to buy bundles in the game, even though this is a sponsored video. That's just the truth. I've never seen anything better. I'll leave a link down below for how to get to the official shop. So I'm going to buy this. And of course, it discounted the resources, which is hilarious. Now, I'm almost certainly just going to clear out this floor because all that's left is this spot here. And I feel like this refresh cost could get pretty high in the form of gems, and then it starts costing me my Bonanza currency, which is bad. So I do want to, where possible, just kind of clear the floor. 4 for 10 is a fine deal. I think that's slightly better than average. We build toward this bonus prize. By buying everything on the floor, it now wipes the floor, and we're on to the next one. Now, we really need a good deal over here. 18 Bonanza bucks. Man, it ain't cheap. So we need that to get a really, really high discount. A 90% discount will be ideal. Here is 4 Bonanza bucks for 10. I think that's pretty solid. I'm going to trade a $5 dragon ticket, except I don't have any. All right. I might need to buy some dragon tickets. Okay. Here we go. Now we get this. 180 gems. Sure, we'll do it. It swings on over to the 90 gem spot for free. Holy moly. And then 70% off. It's not amazing, but I feel like this cost is going to go up and up and up. So I'm inclined to get it. To get this thing, I'm going to need to start to shell out some bigger dragon tickets, which I don't have apparently. How about the $20 tier? Do I have that? No. I'm going to go buy some dragon tickets and be right back. Okay, we got some dragon coins, some dragon tickets, and I have some already in my inventory to round things out. So let's make this work. I'm going to go for this 70% spot after I actually buy the $20 bundle. And let's just snap up the $50 bundle. All right, and here we go. All right, now, Ooh, 40 for 24 twice. If we don't get a good discount on this, then we're going to refresh the floor, especially because this gold key is sitting here, which I would never pay gems for. But if the deals are good, we're going to free clear the floor and we'll go for it. So let's see what happens here. We need a big discount here. Okay, big discount needed. Oh, 12 for 40. Oh my God. Okay, so that recontextualizes the 13 for, what was it? Hopefully 30. Was it 30 that I got for 13? Was it 30? God, I hope so. Well, 12 for 40 is a W. We snap it off. 18 for 40. I mean, that's not amazing, is it? That's not amazing. That's kind of like 20 bucks right there, right? Gosh. It's like 20 bucks, and 20 bucks would get me, it's like 18 bucks for, I don't know. I'm not as excited about this. And the gold keys here, I don't know when they're going to start charging me gems for this and how many gem tiers they'll give me. So I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to just refresh it. Now it's going to start costing me gems. Okay. Okay, we're going to have to be careful here. We're going to have to be careful. The thing, 40. Okay, for 4 for 10, I'll take it. We get discounted over here. We'll do the resources. All right, now I'm going to have to start doing speeds. 3 for 10. It's amazing. And 4 for 10 is fine. Okay. I'm going to clear the floor so that I can get that clearing for free. And now we got another big ticket spot here. We need this to get a big discount. I don't know. It's discounted. I could do it. Free. Okay. Cool. Okay. 5 for 10 kind of sucks. All right, so if this doesn't get majorly discounted, we try to refresh this floor, I guess. Come on. Oh, baby. Okay. Amazing deal. I'm inclined to just take this because I'm going to have to start paying Bonanza bucks later for refreshes, and this is a small cost for a floor refresh, I feel, so I'm going to do it. I do really want to use these resets very strategically and get as many of those as I kind of can. So we got to be a little careful, but another 5 for 10 is just really not where we want to be. What do we got here? 9 for 20. I mean, it's better. It's not better by much. Both of the, am I going to refresh this floor? I feel like we could do so much worse than this for a floor. We also could do so much better, and we need that. Part of the game is strategically using these resets. I just don't know how many we're ultimately going to get. I mean, I might end up regretting this later, but I'm going to spend the 50 gems here. All right, this floor, I probably end up just buying whatever's here no matter what, realistically. Okay. What are we at? 1 for 10? Oh my God. 1 for 10? Ha 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 ha! Okay, we're popping off. Actually popped off. Okay. Huge. Absolutely a W. 9 for 20. Cringe. Not the best. Not the worst. Yeah. So 5 for 10. I'm not in love with it. 5 for 10. Yeah, so this floor, it's like really not amazing. What do we do here? What do we do? I could gem refresh the floor. I will say 450 gems for the 24-hour speed is actually good, especially because I can discount it even further. So like if I take this one, the 9 for 20, I get 375 gems on this, which I would take. And then from here, it's like, God, do I take these to get the refresh on the floor? I'm kind of torn. Do I do it? Do I not do it? I am going to have another 100 of these to work with. So I'm going to do it for the time being. I don't love that play. I really don't love that play. But I feel like there's going to be some more costly floors that I'm going to hit later. And I really want to use these Bonanza bucks strategically in those contexts. All right. The gold key here really kind of sucks. I really don't want to have to buy that. 7 for 20 is definitely on plan. And then 7 for 20 again is pretty legit. So I'm going to slam this. And we're going to take this and we're going to take the floor clear for the 150 gems. And this lets us start the Tombola. So what the heck even is this? Your Bonanza meter is full. Your current page will be retained, and you can continue making purchases after you exit the Tombola. Ah! Okay. I feel like my Tombola is just okay. Do I just get everything? Wait, how does this work? Do I only get one? Or do I just get the whole Tombola? Do I get the whole Tombola? Okay, nothing gets bonused. Nothing gets bigger. You just get the Tombola. Okay. Tombola! Do. Okay, that was cringe, but that also was amazing. 5 for 10 is cringe. Free is good. 180 gems, fine. 90 gems, fine. Free, 180 gems, fine. 7 for 20 is good. Do I spend the 5 here to clear the floor? Yeah, I'm just going to do it. See, this is a floor where if I don't get a good discount, I'm going to be really happy to spend the gems to reset the floor. All right. So let's see here. If we get, oh, free for 10? Oh my God, 12 for 40? Okay. Tombola. Cool, this floor has potential, right? Let's see what happens here. I'm just going to chase whatever gets discounted. Okay, well, I mean, sure. Yeah. Okay, 5. I have to buy this 5 for 10 just to see how these other ones are going to get discounted. That sucks, but you have to see the discount. 6 for 20. Jesus. You see why? 7 for 20. Okay. All right, I'll take it. I'm probably not being greedy enough here. I think I need to be refreshing this more. I don't think I'm being greedy enough. Does this refresh for free every day? Blah, blah, blah. It doesn't say, does it? I think it only refreshes when you buy everything out or you hit a refresh. I don't think it refreshes daily. Okay, 9 for 30 is a good deal. We slam that. 12 for 40 is a good deal. Wow. See, I needed to be more greedy. I needed to be using Tombolas, or not Tombolas, oh my God. Bonanza bucks is a part of the refresh process, I think. I needed it 3 for 10. Okay. I needed to be more greedy. 100%. For sure. See now, okay, yeah, let's get greedy. Let's get greedy. Come on. Please. 5 for 10, 5 for 10. Let's be greedy and use the gems here. I only have 35 more. I don't have a way to get more of these. I don't think I can buy the bundle again. So let's get greedy and let's gem refresh that page. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We chase the discount. 3 for 10 is fine. I'll take that. Stupid gem. the gold key discounted. Okay. 7 for 20. Am I on the 7 for 20 plan? It's good enough, I think. I think we take it. Okay. That's fine. Let's see what we can do here. All right. We'll swing around. 13 for 30. It's just okay, right? 3. Ooh la la. And 9 for 20. Can we do better than this? Can we do better? This is 4.5 per. This is about 4.5 per as well. A little less than that. I think we should do better and play for more floors. And I don't know when I'm going to run out of using gems for the refreshes here. So I think that's the 4 for 10. 4 for 10 is pretty good. That's passable, right? We'd probably take that. And then 5 for 10. How greedy do we get? I think I gem refresh and stay greedy, honestly. I think we stay greedy for something better. See, because I just don't know how high the gem refreshes are going to go on this. So we take all these discounts. Free! See, this is why we need a lot of floors. We want to get a lot of floors going. 9 for 20 again. Where's my head at with this? Do we take this? It's 4.5. I'm going to stay greedy and gem refresh this. At some point, it's going to cost me bonanzas, but it doesn't yet. So I think I stay greedy and gem refresh. Okay. 1 for 10. Now we're talking. Free. Okay. Now we are talking. And 18 for 40. Gosh, where are we at here? This is still like, what, 4 plus for 10? It's 4.5 for 10. Let's stay greedy and gem refresh. How long can I keep gem refreshing for? Wait. You can, once all the items are purchased, you can also spend gems or bonanza bucks to refresh the store. Okay. I mean, fine. I would pay gems to see new pages of discounts like I've been doing. Right? 6 for 20. Now we're cooking. Right? I think we're cooking. That's 3 for 10. Good. That's passable. I accept. 5 for 10. Not good enough. Let's stay greedy. How long is it going to let me keep using gems here? I can still use gems. Cancel. Okay. Sure. Okay. So I buy all these things. And 3 for 10. I'll take that. 9 for 20. I'm not into it. 4.5 for 10 is not quite good enough. Let's just gem refresh. It's still letting me gem refresh. I'm just going to keep gem refreshing here until I get really good deals, right? Like that's, yeah, 5 for 10. We're going to gem refresh this floor, 100%. Free. Okay. Okay. Sure. Buy that. 5 for 10. Yeah, I'm not even going to open one of these to check those. I'm just going to gem refresh this. It's letting me gem refresh. I thought I had to use these bonanza bucks to refresh, but if it's going to let me gem refresh, I'm going to keep doing it. For sure. Okay. We open these. Okay, 7 for 20 is decent. Now we're at like the 3.5 for 10 rate, which is pretty decent, right? I think I would take this. Right? Like, I think we just take this. These bundles gave gems. So they did provide gems, and they gave speed ups too. Are these bundles pretty good? Because this feels pretty good in terms of value. I didn't even look at the speed ups, like, honestly. Shoot. I'll bite. What do we got? 5 for 10, 4 for 10. We could do better than 4 for 10. Let's gem refresh this. 1,000 gems a pop now? It is getting a little pricey. It is starting to get a little pricey. I will admit. Is enough? 3 for 10 is a deal. That's a deal. I'll take that. Okay. We go around 4 for 10. I mean, we're basically at the point where it's like, do we just call it a day? Do we just wrap it up here? We're so close to this bonanza meter. Let's, shoot. How greedy do I feel? F it. Let's pay the 1,000 gems. Let's do it. That's probably too much. I probably shouldn't be doing that. But let's see if we can get this item discounted. The 18 are discounted sufficiently. If we can, it's all worth it in the end. Let's see what happens here. Okay. 9 for 30. 3 for 10, baby. Yep, we did it. Chat, we did it. Done. And we start a freaking tombola. Tombola round. Okay. Yeah, we did okay. 15 patterns off that. Cool. Good times. So hopefully you found this informative. I think my strategy here was pretty decent. The gem cost started to get a little steep. But let's see what we can actually do here. Can we actually get anywhere meaningful? Probably a little bit. But only a little. So, you know, I don't want to max this. Holy smokes, take it easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 of these bad boys. Wait, 15. I had 14. I needed 11. Math, Chisgule. 11 of these bad boys will get me to the next tier. So let's confirm. And now I can upgrade. So this is getting me to the 0.4 defense and 0.4 attack for the 25. So I'm going to need, again, 25 of these bad boys to get 0.8% of stats. Now, if I do one of these other ones instead, it's only 10. Now I'm not getting as many stats, but it's 0.7% of stats. It's pretty good. But the reason I like tunnel visioning the Lotus Lantern is that if I max out my Lotus Lantern, I'm going to have that as my activated one basically for the rest of the time on my account, right? Like, I think it's better to max these out rather than push each of these up. Now, it all depends on whether or not we're going to get these again. But let's say we never get these again. Universal decorations are an expensive way to go about upgrading. It is an expensive way to go about upgrading. So I think, unless you're going to crack it out, I think the better way to do it is just tunnel, like I recommended originally. I think that's it. So, you know, 25, 250, decoration exchange is going to get me the 0.8% of defense. And then it's going to get me the 0.6% of damage dealt. And I think that's kind of the game plan here. So we do, what, 50 of these? Confirm. And that lets me upgrade here. And, oh, this gets me damage dealt, 0.6 damage dealt, and 0.2 defense. That's nice. We upgrade here. And now, it's 30. Now it's 30. And that's just to get to level 8. Whew. Well, my friends, I think this is where we end up. I feel pretty good about how I did. I could go in if I'm feeling impatient and spend the 10. And to an extent, should I just do this? Let's think about this. Let's think about this. For how many dollars can I get these for? Let's think about it. I'm all over the place here, chat. Sorry. I'm just starting to get sick. You probably can't tell, but I'm going to have like a dozen or more cuts in this video because I am getting sick. But 5 for 10, right? 5 for 10. But I need 100. It's 5 for 10, but I need 100. So it's $50 to do. Yeah, okay, nah, I'm good. $50 for each of these would get me a little stat boost. I'm chilling. I'll wait. I'll wait until we see how this system works and we learn more about it. I'm good where I'm at for now. GG. You enjoyed the vid? Throw a like on here. Subscribe to the channel. I hope you have an amazing Thanksgiving. Genuinely, I do. And I hope you enjoy the Thanksgiving events in Call of Dragons. These are definitely new and different and spicy. But again, if you're subscribed to the channel, like I told you how that event was going to work. And yeah, it's like very much like the Smithy special from Rise of Kingdoms. So I am completely unsurprised. So hopefully you were ready for it. And if not, you need to wait for my vid, because of course I was going to make a vid about it. I appreciated that the other day when Guns was recording his video, he was like, I saw how Chisgule did this, And here is what I learned. I just appreciated that he gave me the credit. You know, it's like he saw that I went through and did it. And that's a part of why I make these videos and I face check how some of this stuff works. So hopefully you get some value. I actually think like compared, I guess I should summarize by saying, I think this event is way better value than buying this great value bundle. So if the way the decoration system works is that periodically there's the decoration event, which is the highest value event for decorations, and then during holidays, there's the universal decoration thing, I feel like the number one prio is when decorations drop, and then the number two prio is these universal decorations. And then number three is obviously like the bundle for decorations, which is, it just feels pricey to me compared to obviously your other options here. Now, it is worth mentioning that I could, for cheaper, be upgrading these guys over here, like the Dewdrop chimes. This is only 5, I believe. No, 8. It's 8? I mean, it's not that much cheaper, bro. Well, it's 8 per, but then it's only 5 per upgrade. So it's cheaper to upgrade here, but it's less stats. I'm just going to stick to the big ones, man. All right, you enjoyed the video, throw a like and subscribe. Until next time, you have fun, smash your enemies. If you want to see the first time I pulled for decorations, check the card in the end screen. It was an eye-opener, all right?